Let's go. Microphone check 1 2. This is another episode of Undiscovered ATL, and I got a very special guest in the building today, y'all. Listen up, man. I met this artist probably in person, probably about 2 weeks ago. She performed at my Moss Fest finale, which is my biggest event of the year, where I have artists come all over the country to perform, and she did an amazing job. Her personality is fire. She was supposed to be a part of the cypher, but we didn't do it that weekend, but we're going to do it eventually. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you, Big Boss Brigante. Make sure I say that right. Make sure. Did I say it right?
Big Boss Brigante.
Brigante. I gotta say it. Gotta say it right. So tell me your backstory. Like what's like? How did you even find my page? Like how did you even find out about my events and everything like that? Cause it seemed like just one day you just popped up on my page. I was like, what's going on?
I know. It seemed like it was just a work of God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a lot of research to see who's like the heavy hitters out here and stuff like that, who's making things move for the artists. And I'm doing my research and I see that you having like this event. I'm like, wow, I need to find my way out, like to be a part of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate you for coming through and doing that. So like originally, where are you from and like how did you get into music?
Well, I'm from New York.
Okay.
I'm from Queens. Queens stands up.
Queens, okay.
Yeah, I got into music ever since I was little. I've been writing since I was 12, so almost 10 years.
Uh-huh.
And it's been just a joy for me. It's an outlet for me for anything that I need to get off my chest. If I want to just write a poem, anything. I started off with poems, and now I'm a rapper.
Okay, look, I fuck with it. So, your personality was one of the things that like stood out for me. Just looking at you, like the nails, you just like it's just really. It stands out, you know what I'm saying? So like what? So give me the backstory. Like every time I see your nails, I always like fire.
They crazy, right?
Yeah, it's like every time, man. I be like, yo, I be looking at your story. I'm like, yo, look at her nails. So tell me the backstory on that. Like,
so for my nails is I like to like be creative in so many ways. In so many ways. So another way that I can do it is through my nails. I like loud colors. I like charms. I like it to be bigger than life, bigger than everybody else's.
I can see.
I don't see anyone's nails like this.
No,
so
I don't.
I'm happy.
I can see, like, when I see it, I was like, yo, like, so does that affect when you perform? Like, does it affect like the way you hold the mic when you perform?
No, not at all. At least I grip it harder. You know what I'm saying? These are called grippers.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So, how long you say you've been doing music again?
Well, almost 10 years. I just started to record, like, literally, like, last year. So, the first song that I sent to your Chit Chat.
Right.
Call me when you get a bag. Yeah. The first song that I sent to you, that was like the second song that I ever recorded just like recently. And it was a rough draft. I made it into a song because you pushed me.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That made me feel good right there.
No, it's true.
So, being an artist, you say you're from New York. Did
Right.
you just move to Atlanta because you just was like, fuck it, I'm about to follow my dreams?
Yes.
Do you have any family here or like?
I have family here. My granddad. That's about it. And like a couple of cousins and uncles and aunts and stuff like that. I'm real close to my granddad. I'm staying with him. I'm like learning everything that's around the area, learning that's everything that's going on, and just trying to survive and trying to thrive.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be at every single show. I want to do everything that I can do as an artist because that's what I came here for.
Absolutely. So is your not parents, but is your family more of supportive of your music, or do they like, hey, you need to go to school and get a degree? Or
No, they tried all of that. And I went to school, you know what I mean? I did school for a little bit, but it wasn't my thing.
Right.
I was going to school for accounting, and that just like accounting and me, how I want to be, it just didn't like mesh together. So I just decided that I'm not going to finish school, and I'm just going to
just follow your music,
follow my
your
music.
dreams full time.
Yep.
And nothing wrong with that. So if music is not, let's say music doesn't work, do you have a plan B in case it doesn't? Like what is it?
There is no plan B.
Okay.
Music will work for me.
Absolutely. I love it. Like, I mean, you never thought like acting or anything like that?
I've thought of acting. I've thought of anything that's like in the creative spectrum.
Yeah.
So anything that's there, like music, artistry. I also paint. So that's one thing that
for
I
real?
do. Yeah. I'm a
What?
painter.
You know, we in an art gallery, right?
I know. I noticed when I walked in, I was like, this is dope because I want to get into sculptures. So, yeah, I'm like really hands-on.
I never would have thought that
creative.
about you. Oh, that's super dope. So being an artist, female artists at that here in Atlanta, Georgia, do you have to go through any type of adversity because men over sexualize a lot of things when it comes to like women in music and everything like that? Do you have to go? Is there any point in time where men was like, hey, you know, if you do this for me, I could do this for you type of situation? And if you don't mind, could you ain't got to say no names, but
I won't.
Yeah.
No.
but,
No, honestly, Atlanta has been really good to me.
Yeah.
So I haven't experienced anything that, and I don't want to experience anything that. So hopefully, you know, I'll be okay in the future. I know that it's out there, but I just haven't experienced it yet.
Any motivation that you have, that any other female artists that motivate you out here?
Out here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. There's a lot of them. One that I could give a shout out to is Smiley K.
Oh yeah, I know Smiley K. Yeah,
she is. She was a performer at your Moss Fest 2022. She's really good. She reminds me of myself, so I was like, I like her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, would you want to do a record? Y'all could do
yes,
a record
we're
together?
already working on it.
No.
We exchange numbers. We exchange numbers. We're already gonna make something. The song that she performed, actually, that's the one I'm gonna remix.
That's dope. That's dope. So, tell me, answer this question for me, because I ask a lot of artists that come through here. Do you think, as an artist with the in the TikTok industry that we have now, do you think it's easier for an artist to get on or harder for an artist to stay on?
You want to know something? I love doing TikToks.
You know, it's so crazy. I can actually see you doing that too.
I just made one last night. I love doing TikTok. So for me, I don't see the gray area because I'm making my way in TikTok. I get like 4,000 plus views.
On TikTok?
On my videos in general, even on Instagram.
Yeah.
I get paid to be there.
Oh shit! Because I know it's like when we first started following each other, you wasn't. It didn't really. It
I
really
wasn't.
post.
Yeah.
So you delete? Did you delete everything and start over? Or?
I deleted and I came up with a plan that's gonna look great for the algorithm. That's how I feel. And as soon as I started making a plan, things started coming together. I started getting paid. They started hitting me up like, "What's going on?" I told you, like, that's what's happening.
Wow. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense then. Cause like I thought, to me, when I first seen your IG page, I'm like, oh, she must just started doing music. You know, she must. But like, it makes sense now. You started over pretty much like a rebrand. on what you did.
Exactly.
And everything. When did you move to Atlanta?
I'm fresh. It's only been like 2 months.
Oh shit! I thought you'd been here for a while.
No, I'm fresh. I'm fresh out here.
And then you already did one of my events. I like.
Yes,
that's dope.
And it's funny you said that because somebody that performed there asked me. He did like 3 of your shows, and he was like, "When did you?" I was like, "This is my first one." He was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yes."
That's cool right there. That's cool. But like one thing about me, I pride myself on organization. And try to make sure that my events is like different from everybody else.
It was so beautiful.
And like I appreciate you for that. Even though it was like a lot of BS that happened that weekend. But like I still try to pride myself on organization, and I do tours and everything. Like I don't just do shows in Atlanta. I do shows all over the country.
I seen that.
I got a tour coming up next month as well. So
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah,
I already seen your dates.
118
is gonna be in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Like for real. Like I pride myself on making sure I'm organized. Has there been any other events that you've done, either in New York or here in Atlanta, where you felt like the organization just wasn't there?
Oh my God. All right. Since you asked me, you pried it out of me.
We gotta talk.
No, there was an event that one of the promoters out here put together, and it just got me a little bit upset. But, I think it's a growing process for me because I'm still fresh in the game.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I can really blame anyone because I'm still fresh in the game, but it was a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah.
So basically, like they didn't have it together pretty much.
From my side, like, no. I feel like as soon as I get in the building, I should be on that stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that makes
just
sense.
like when I came to your show.
Yeah, you was like, I want to go. I
want to go. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Because most of these artists are like really, I ain't gonna say scared, but like they just be like, I don't know if I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of demanded everybody's attention.
I love the anticipation.
Yes. How important is it to you to demand the attention when you walk in the room?
Absolutely important. I don't have to do it because I am like a magnet. People like look at me. They know who I am. Before they even meet me, they know that I'm something. So I just like to walk like how I walk.
Yeah.
And then for the people that's in the back, I tell them come to the front, and that's
exactly what they did too. Man. Like you really did your thing.
Thank you.
Coming through like Boss Fest. I was very impressed for my first time seeing you perform.
Thank you, because actually that was my first performance.
What?
Yes.
Come on, man. Drop one of these ones that. Like that, thank you. It's I do appreciate the fact that like my platform was your first performance.
Oh yeah.
That does make me feel good in a certain type of way. Moving forward, like, is there any kind of like right now? Let's say like right now. Who is it that you want to work with that you just have to work with in the industry as an artist?
That I have to work with?
Got to.
I'm just gonna go with the female artist.
Yeah.
That I see going crazy right now. Like Coyle Ray, she just dropped something. I would like that. Remy Ma, Nicki Minaj, just people that's like up there that inspire me.
Right.
People that are older than me, that inspire me, that can just, put me in a different spotlight.
Yeah, cool. And I appreciate that. So let me ask you this question. Like if Nicki asks you to do a record right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you go first or do you let her go first?
Listen, Nicki, I love you.
You gotta ask that
Nicki,
question.
I love you, but I gotta go first. It's
you
my
gotta
track.
go first.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. I gotta go first. And then she could just do the little banger at the end or whatever.
So why do you feel like going first is so important in a record?
Because I want people to hear my voice. I want them to know that it's me all the time. I want them to just be hooked on me. Yeah.
I definitely. I got to jump on the cool. For real. As a female artist, you told me before, do you feel like they have it a lot harder versus the male artists because they're female? And like what's gonna set you different? What's your path on trying to be different from the male counterparts who has it so much easier? You know
what? It's sad to say, but it's true. Men dominate the industry.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that we can do about that. We just have to work hard and work forward. So what I do is I try to be persistent. I just show up in all the rooms that I can show up in.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And I just say my name, get my music each and every time. If I see somebody that's giving out opportunities like you, I'm going to put myself up in the front.
Yeah. I definitely, wow, I appreciate that. Is there anybody outside of music that motivates you?
Let's see. Someone outside of music. I would say that my mother.
Okay.
Yeah, she motivates me.
Is she here or is she in New York?
She's in New York.
Okay.
Queens. Yeah.
Okay.
She's out there. She motivates me because she's a hard worker. She had 2 kids at a young age, me and my brother, and she just like pushed through. Now she's getting money, So
Did she do music like when she was younger?
No, but she was like a hip hop connoisseur.
Word.
Yeah,
Hold on,
like
wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Your mom was a hip hop?
My mom.
So break that down. Like
she went to school with all the greats, basically.
For real?
Yeah, she went to school with all the greats, like people that I don't even really know their names, but DJs and things like that. She would tell me like, I know him. I went to school with him.
What?
And yeah, like in New York. So she was really and always into music.
Is the music scene in New York harder than the music scene in Atlanta?
I would say this. The music scene in New York is more cutthroat.
Really?
Yeah.
Why's that?
I would say that like nobody is willing to like, I don't want to say nobody, but from my experience, people are not willing to like help you get to the next level. It's more grinding. Like you have to do it. You got to show up. You got to put your name on that billboard. Like you still have to do that in a sense. However, more people I feel are willing to reach out in Atlanta.
It's more so like Atlanta is one of those cities that like stick together, they say.
Yeah,
you know
people are thriving here.
Yeah,
so it's not
absolutely.
like crabs in a bucket.
More so too, like it's a lot of black people here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like we're willing to help each other out a lot more versus in other. I mean, it's crabs in the buckets here too.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
But it's more so you'll have people that's willing to help each other and come together more than it is in New York. Sadly enough, and it's I'm not from Atlanta. I'm from Mississippi.
Oh wow, you far out.
I'm a country man. You know what I'm saying? But one of the main things that I notice is that like one of the main things I notice is that your city is usually always the first people that hate them. You know what I'm saying? you the last place to support you. Usually you'll get more love other places than you would your city.
Absolutely.
Why do you think that, and what do you plan on doing to change that?
Well, I'm already changing that status right now. I let people know, like, from my small town, I let them know, like, listen, I'm doing things. Like, and they're like, oh, what's that? Like, let me know what you're doing. I send them my music. They're like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you now. But before they was like, girl, be quiet. Like, what are you doing? And all these things like that. So I just keep strong and keep trying to push and keep trying to make my music. I don't let nothing bother me.
What's gonna make you different? Because like I already know, like you got the nails, you got the hair, you got the, you already different, like appearance wise. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like music wise. How do you plan on standing out with all the other female artists who just talks about they pussy and?
That's
you know
interesting. You said that. I feel like I'm a real rapper. Mm-hmm. Granted, I did, speak about a certain body part in one of my songs.
No, that's cool.
I glossed over it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? However, I feel that I'm different because I'm a real rapper. I've been writing for a long time. I'm really into this. I don't write just about my coochie,
Would you write for another artist if they asked you to?
I have. I've written for other people before.
She said I have.
I have. I've actually taught people how to write.
Like males and females?
Males and females.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you? Like,
it was like humbling. Because I was not ready yet to like love the spotlight yet as I am now.
Right.
I was like, I always want to be in the background. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And then everybody's like, girl, like, why?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just shy. I used to be really shy.
Really?
Yes.
I would have never thought that. I promise you, I would have never thought that. But moving forward, like, is there any kind of motivation that you want to give to another young artist, female or male, that just sees what you out here, moving to Atlanta, thriving, doing your thing? Like, what kind of motivation would you give to someone who really is just starting off?
So for someone that's just starting off, I want to say, stop waiting, believe in yourself, and grab the riches. Everything is out there for you. Everything is out there for you. You only need you and your dreams. That's it.
Well, before I end this, I want you to say your IG. Where can they find you at? I already know it, but like for the people that's about to say this, people that's about to watch this interview and everything, what's your tags?
Okay, so Big Boss Brigante, BigBossBrigante on Instagram and every other platform that you could find me on. Same name.
Big Boss Brigante came through my studios, man. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Let me drop one of Clue's moms.
But I pay my shit. No, you don't pay my shit. No, you don't pay my shit. So why explain that shit? Ain't got no time for this. Just let the bag talk. You know it's time to spend, so cut the small talk. Chit chat, chit chat. You don't know me like that. Get back, fall back. Only thing I see is cash. So cut the check, nigga. What's in your hands, nigga? You tryna see this queen of diamonds in your deck, nigga? How about that? Now call me when you get a bag, nigga. Now call me when you get a bag.